What if I told you, you could retire in just 10 years? Not 40. Not 30. Not even 20. 10 years from now, total financial freedom. No more bosses. No more 9 to 5 grind. No more waiting for someday. It sounds crazy, right? Because most Americans have been told the same lie. Work until you're 65, then maybe you'll have enough to finally enjoy life. But what if that's not true? What if the system was designed to keep you trapped in a cycle of consumption and debt? While a small group quietly escaped, using a strategy anyone can follow, if they start today? Today, we're breaking down the real 10-year retirement plan. How it works, how to actually do it, and how thousands of people are already living it. This isn't a fantasy. It's math. It's mindset. And it's discipline. So grab a notebook, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to design your own path to financial freedom in just a decade. Let's start with reality. The average American works 40 to 45 years. They save whatever's left after bills, taxes, and lifestyle creep, and hope Social Security fills the gap. But here's the truth no one tells you. According to the Federal Reserve, nearly 60% of Americans have less than $25,000 saved for retirement. And even those who have done everything right, maxing out their 401k, contributing to IRAs, are realizing that inflation, taxes, and rising costs have crushed their future income. The traditional retirement model is broken. It was built for a world that no longer exists, when people worked one job for 40 years. Houses cost 3x your salary, and pensions guaranteed income for life. Today, the game is different. You have to be your own financial strategist. Because waiting 40 years to enjoy life isn't freedom, it's a slow-motion trap. The 10-year retirement plan flips that script. Instead of saving 10% for 40 years, you save and invest 60 to 70% for 10 years. You compress the timeline. You live differently. You build assets instead of collecting liabilities. That's the mindset shift most people never make. Let's break this down with simple math. If your goal is to retire in 10 years, you need to reach what's called financial independence. The point where your investments generate enough income to cover your lifestyle. Here's the formula. Annual expenses times 25 equals your financial independence number. So if you spend $40,000 a year, you need about $1 million invested. If you spend $60,000, you'll need $1.5 million. That's based on the 4% rule, a time-tested principle that says you can safely withdraw 4% of your investments each year without running out of money. Now, here's where the 10-year plan comes in. If you can save and invest 65 to 70% of your income consistently for 10 years, you'll hit that financial independence number faster than 95% of people ever will. Example. You earn $100,000 a year. You live on $35,000 and invest $65,000. You invest in index funds, real estate, and cash flow assets averaging 8 to 10% returns. After 10 years, you're sitting on roughly $1 million to $1.3 million. That's enough to generate $40,000 to $50,000 per year in passive income, forever. That's not luck. That's mathematics plus discipline. So what's the actual plan? Let's walk through it step by step. Year 1, the reset. Track every expense. Build your budget from zero. Cancel what doesn't serve your goals. Start saving at least 30% of your income, and get that number climbing each month. Year 2 to 3, the growth phase. Increase your income, side hustles, freelancing, promotions, or small business income. Invest every extra dollar. Avoid lifestyle creep like your life depends on it. Year 4 to 6, the acceleration phase. You've built habits. Now you push harder. Your investments start compounding. You buy your first rental property or start a cash flow business. The snowball starts rolling. Year 7 to 9, the freedom phase. Your assets generate serious income. You're covering 50 to 70% of expenses through passive income. You reinvest instead of consuming. Year 10, Independence Day. You've reached your financial independence number. You can choose, work if you want, retire if you don't. The key word is choice. That's real retirement, not quitting life, but buying your time back. The wealthy don't work harder, they make money work for them. Here's the framework. 1. Index funds. Low cost, high return, set and forget. The S&P 500 has averaged nearly 10% over decades. Automatic investing removes emotion and builds wealth quietly. 2. Real estate. Buy cash-flowing properties, not speculative ones. A single rental generating $500 to $800 per month can cover food or utilities for life. 3. Side businesses. Start something scalable, online education, digital products, YouTube, or service-based business. The goal isn't to become a millionaire overnight, it's to build multiple income streams. 4. Tax efficiency. Learn how the rich legally pay less. Max out your 401k, Roth IRA, HSA, and use real estate depreciation to minimize taxes. 5. Cash flow focus. Always ask, does this put money in my pocket every month? If not, it's not an asset, it's a liability. Retiring in 10 years isn't about deprivation, it's about intention. Most people spend their lives buying things to impress people they don't even like. The 10-year plan flips that. You design your lifestyle around freedom, not status. Live where costs are low but quality of life is high. Maybe you move from Los Angeles to Austin, or from New York to Tennessee. You cut rent by half, taxes by thousands, and gain years of freedom. Drive a used car. Cook at home. Every dollar saved is a seed planted for your freedom. Remember, every decision you make either delays or accelerates your retirement. The average person spends $400 per month on subscriptions and $800 per month eating out. That's over $14,000 a year that could buy you financial freedom 3 years earlier. Most people think retiring early is about money. It's not. It's about identity. You can't retire early with a consumer mindset. You must become an investor, someone who sees every dollar as a soldier in your financial army. The wealthy think differently. They delay gratification. They focus on cash flow. They build, not buy. They own, not owe. The 10-year plan only works if you're mentally ready to detach from the system. To say no to trends, no to comparison, no to instant pleasure. You're trading 10 years of discipline for 40 years of freedom. So, can you really retire in 10 years? Yes, but only if you start now and stay consistent. It's not about luck or timing. It's about focus, sacrifice, and commitment. Imagine this. 10 years from today, your alarm doesn't ring. You wake up because you're done, financially free. You have the time to travel, build, and live life on your terms. That moment isn't fantasy. It's the reward for what you do today. The next decade will pass no matter what you do. You can spend it working for others, or building a life where work becomes optional. The choice is yours. So take this plan, take action, and remember. Freedom isn't about money, it's about control. And that control starts with the decision you make right now. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to see it. Because financial freedom isn't just for the rich, it's for the disciplined.